Slut-shaming. It's been the way of the world since we came up with the words for world. But why though? STIs, probably. But beyond that, I'd imagine it's a power thing. It's a lack of control over someone, a lack of confidence in your attractiveness. Or maybe it's pride. The religious types are all about that feeling of superiority. God's chosen people know that. And their influence on society is undeniable. See, you could be an avid tennis player, you're really about the game, you know all the big players, and, you're always playing against, randos and in tournaments and whatever. No one will care. Let's say you really like banging randos and now you're the whore. Both cases are physical activities that you do for some sort of release or entertainment. The tennis scene from Death Note has way more romantic energy and tension than, some assholes grinding on each other at the club in, real life or a movie. It really doesn't matter. But the whole sex thing matters because people treat it like it's a sacred ritual that must be done in private, only with those you trust the mostest, or who you married for some reason. And this is why when you treat it, that being sex, like the commodity that it is, people get mad. Same way they do with anything, fundamental, like gender or race or whatever. Anytime a sex worker, especially a woman, says something about sexism, they will always count on it like a rain in fucking April or whatever. They will always be there calling them a hypocrite because they objectify themselves, which A, is scarily similar reasoning to asking what was she wearing, and B, is hypocritical itself because having a job means that you're selling your personal freedom for money. The only difference between a porn star and a construction worker is that a porn star takes off their clothes to get into uniform. But what about the kids? And dude, porn addiction is like a really totally bad thing. I don't care, it's not my problem. Cheating and addiction are symptoms of larger issues. Are we to shut down the pizza shops because diabetic Deborah has been stress eating lately? I can't play Spider-Man because Kyle has spent $200 on Genshin this year? What is this, the Bible? And I refuse to believe that there are, this many masters of manipulation running around and cheating. If you didn't notice, you either weren't paying attention or are so fucking boring together that it was bound to fall apart. Or, in a more modern sense, you were e-dating and then someone cheated, which, let's be honest, was just long-term RPing, so nothing of value was lost. As for a, long-term solution to how fucking weird society is and how, hyped up sex is, I really don't know. Maybe watch more TV, maybe, that'll help your relationships because you'll be able to see the very obvious red flags coming. I don't know, walk around naked or something, desensitize yourself to seeing naked bodies because it doesn't ultimately matter. I don't know, I really don't care myself, so whatever.